13 WHAM Sports, sponsored by BobJohnsonUsed.com.
We are so back, baby. High school football is here, and tonight kicks off the first Friday night lights of the season. We'll start with Brighton and Pittsford, a beautiful night for some football in this one. Pittsford in town and Brighton using that home field advantage in this one, because this, quite the start on fourth down. Grady Hopkins tossing it up. Webster up. Drags his feet, touchdown, Brighton. Bruins up 6-0. Then that duo connecting again, and check this out, because what a play it was. Hopkins throws it up to Webster up, and the grown man strength from the senior. You can celebrate however you want. What a play. 38-7. Bruins roll tonight. To the Eagles hosting Eastridge. Irondequoit in control tonight. Fourth down and no problem. Taden McQuaid on the scramble. Struts on in for 6. Irondequoit goes up 24-0. Then later it's Taden McQuaid. He's got the legs. He also has the arm too. The Eagles to Joshua Barr up top. Irondequoit wins big, 43-0. Shout out to Pick and Splinters for the highlights tonight. All right, let's go out to Syracuse, Section 5 against Section 3 at the Dome. West Jenny against Canandaigua. And the Grey Wolves, Canandaigua on the return here. Griffin Plummer. Watch him work. Gets by the defense, and then there he goes. Touchdown, Canandaigua, as the Grey Wolves draw first blood. Then still in the first, it's Drew Willamy. He finds Nathan Brinza. Canandaigua, now West Jenny fights back, but Canandaigua holds on. 21-13, the final tonight. Then the early game at the Dome, Cicero-North Syracuse taking on Victor. The Blue Devils trying to fight the North Stars, though, really, really good. Anthony Johnson, CNS's running back, an SU preferred walk-on. He had 3 touchdowns tonight. CNS just too much. 21-0, they take this one. All right, Rich Lapani starting season number 36 at the helm for Hilton. First drive for the Cadets capped off by John Battisto with the 1-yard plunge. Cadets would later go to the air, as well as Matt Kosorik connects with Lucas Russell, the 52-yard touchdown. Hilton dominates tonight in the opener, 43-7.
Yeah, putting the S back on the map. Now to Section 5 high school football. Monroe moving up to Class A this year. They were taking on Clarence. Second half, Terrell Cunningham Jr. finds Nasir Kelly, takes a huge hit from his own teammate. Take another look, somehow hangs on for this catch. Great concentration there. Monroe is up 36-7. Later, Taj Mullins bouncing off white jerseys, gets into the end zone. Nice win for Monroe as they knock off the defending Section 6 champs in Class A, 42-14.
13 WHAM Sports, sponsored by BobJohnsonUsed.com.
Week 2 of the high school football season, and a very special night for Rush-Henrietta in this one. For the first time in program history, the Royal Comets playing at home on a Friday night. And their new athletic complex complete in this one. Wow, what a game to start things out it was in this one tonight. Over at RH, this is the game of the season so far at Werner Kleeman. Nice moment pregame for the field dedication. This one was something. McQuaid taking on RH. Knights with the lead. Fourth quarter, Royal Comets answer. Brendan Mangoni scrambles the touchdown in the back of the end zone to Imani Wagstaff. RH, oh man, 37-34, they led. Then to 20 seconds left in this game, McQuaid, Will DeMarco, their QB. He is a baller. Beautiful throw here to Ace Erdman. Oh my goodness. McQuaid rallies 40-37 as the Jesuit Knights trying to hang on. And just 4 seconds left in this game. RH trying to get something done, but too much pressure. McQuaid, an unbelievable game. The Knights outlast RH 40-37 in the game of the season so far. Over to Aquinas. UPrep making the trip. The little Irish jump out. Trent Buttles, the AQ QB, showing off the cannon. Connects with Thomas Levins. Levins doing the rest. Aquinas makes it 7-0. Later, 4th and 13 for AQ. Trent Buttles doing his best Josh Allen impression. Rolls out, steps up, finds Alexis Rosado back of the end zone. Impressive win for AQ, 21-2. They beat UPrep. Homecoming tonight in Penfield. The crowds were out. Second quarter, tie game. Penfield on third down, and the Patriots looking to make something work. But Jonathan Roselle, great defense, picks off the pass. Red Raiders steal away the ball before the half. With under 2 minutes on the clock, Fairport, they drive the field to cap it off. Sam Roselli, dip dive, duck it, and dodged his way into the end zone. Red Raiders QB gets the score. Fairport winners tonight, 24-14. Hey, a beautiful night for football as Hilton visiting Pittsford tonight. Scoreless in the second quarter. Matt Kosorik over the middle to Lucas Russell. 9-yard score for 7-0. Hilton was up. Second half, Cadets go up top yet again to Brandon Pike. Coming right at you, Cadets celebrating tonight, 21-7. They get the win.
13 WAN Sports, sponsored by BobJohnsonUsed.com.
Friday nights in the fall means football. We are all across Section 5 tonight. Let's start in Class AA as undefeated Hilton hosting Rush-Henrietta tonight. A packed house in this game as Hilton, it was another thriller. The home opener for the Cadets. Tie game in the second half. The Cadets went driving as Matthew Kosorik finding Calvin Stallward. Cadets with the catch, they get to the doorstep, and that would set up this next play as John DiBattista off the handoff into the end zone. Hilton, the Cadets, go up 21-14. So under a minute left in this game. RH looking to tie everything all up. The Royal Comets with the drop back here, and John DiBattista for Hilton. The interception, huge play, ends the game. Hilton staying perfect tonight, 21-14, the final score. Let's go over to East in Class A. The Eagles playing host to Athena, and Tyler Benjamin for East jam. And Benjamin to Desmond Jackson. Goodness, some fun football tonight. East going up big. Then it would be even more from the Eagles. Tyler Benjamin, again, the dime to Tay Brown, airing it out. East rolls tonight, 61-21. They beat Athena. Tyler Benjamin, 3 total touchdowns on the evening. Okay, it was homecoming at Irondequoit, and boy, they can put on a show. Opening drive, Cameron Freeman on the end around just cruises down the sideline and in. Eagles up 6, just 2 minutes into this game. The defense for Irondequoit equally as impressive. Third down for Schroeder. Cole Holtz flying in, able to get the sack. And afterwards, after a Warriors punt, Taden McCoubry calls his own number. The QB for the Eagles in for the touchdown, the 1-yard QB sneak. Fly, Eagles, fly. Irondequoit wins big tonight to move to 3-0 on the season. All right, Palmac hosting Edison. That is Cam Quick, and he is worth the price of admission. Had 6 TDs last week. Tonight, more of the same. Quick rolling out, perfect pass to Anthony Porpora. 40-yard touchdown. Palmac led 15-6. Inventors answer back with some trickery of their own. Marquand Grimes, halfback pass to Riley Burks. Inventors pull to within 3, but right before the half. More Quick magic. This time from Henry Beaton. Quick is good. So are the Screaming Eagles. They win tonight 34-18 over Edison.
13 WAN Sports, sponsored by BobJohnsonUsed.com.
Another busy night in Section 5 football, and tonight a special matchup. We start in AA as it's a battle of undefeateds as Hilton hosting McQuaid. Both teams perfect so far this season at Hilton. This one was a great game. Fourth quarter late, Cadets, they go driving. Then this, John DiBattista, 16-yard touchdown run, 17-14. Hilton leads, but McQuaid answers here. Short plunge by Ace Erdman, 21-17. McQuaid stealing away the lead, but Hilton not done. Matthew Kosorik to Nolan Tidings. Hilton pulls ahead very late. But McQuaid drives back down the field, and 16 seconds left. Ace Erdman again, the game-winning touchdown, 28-24. McQuaid wins once again in a thriller. Call them the Cardiac Kids. To RH hosting UPrep. Close game is this one as well. 11 seconds left in the first half. UPrep's Gavin White finds the seam. The touchdown for the Griffins. UPrep makes it 22-7. And then after the half, the Royal Comments, well, it was their turn. 4th and goal, and Brendan Mangoni finds Amani Wagstaff. He stayed patient. RH pulls to within 8, but UPrep shuts the door as Kamari Miller, check out this run, bounces outside. Watch this man work. There he goes. UPrep 36-20. They get the win tonight. To Irondequoit, the Eagles hosting Spencerport. Let's show you the defense. Defense needs some love, too. Irondequoit up, Spencerport here on 3rd down. Benjamin Tobin on it for the Eagles. Nice play there. That brings up the 4th down for the Rangers. And the Eagles, Landon Bryan, brings the pressure, and his teammate, watch him, Christian Freeman, the pick. Then he's in for 6. Irondequoit winning big tonight. The Eagles get the win at home. In Webster, Thomas hosting Victor tonight. No score in the first half. That until this. The Titans hand it off, and Marco Morelli muscles his way in for the touchdown. Titans go up 7. But second half, 3-point game. It was close, but then Thomas's Levi Kulik finds the open Nicholas Adams. Beautiful ball, nice catch. Titans come away with the win, 17-7, the final this evening. Okay, let's go to Section 5. Shout out Pick and Splinters for the highlights today. Undefeated Monroe hosting East. Monroe ahead, but the Eagles, here they'd be on the move. Damari Green for East punches it in for 6. That cuts it to just a 4-point Eagles deficit. And East was not done there. For the first lead of the game, Jeremiah Tucker coming right into your living room. The Eagles make it 17-14, and it stays that way tonight. Big win tonight for the Eagles, 17-14. All
right, there wasn't a big slate of Section 5 football games tonight, but there were a couple of really good marquee matchups. We'll start with a pair of state-ranked teams facing off against one another. It was our Friday night rivals, undefeated Canandaigua, ranked 5th, taking on 16th ranked Monroe. That's Messiah Hampton. He's getting looks from Ohio State and Michigan. Second quarter, Red Wolves up 7-0 when Drew Willamy finds Trey Camella. Canandaigua led 14-6 at the half. Third quarter, how about some defensive plays? Sam Clark with the pick. He's picking them up, putting them down, goes 61 yards the other way for the pick 6. Then the final play of the third quarter, Terrell Cunningham finds Hampton. He's going to be playing big-time football on Saturday soon, but the Academy stays perfect today. They win 28-12. Then Aquinas was hosting McQuaid. The Father John Honoratorio Trophy on the line. Little Irish led 9-0 early, but trailing in the 4th when Trey Buttles connects with Thomas Levin. Great catch, but the drive would stall. Knights would answer after the turnover on downs. Zach Couch caps off a 91-yard drive. McQuaid scores 23 unanswered. They knock off the Little Irish and improve to 5-0.
Fine center, and he's completed, and he's down the sideline. He's at the 30, he's at the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown!
Little man.
Come on. And the kick is good. Making the score, Hilton 22, UPrep 19. 5 seconds left on the clock.
High school football tonight. Brighton against Irondequoit. Both teams undefeated for Brighton. Gavin Parks here is going to take it in for the touchdown. He had 191 yards in the game. Gets the touchdown there. Irondequoit comes back down 7-0. Cam Freeman breaks the tackle, takes it in for the score to make it a 7-6 game. But then Brighton gets the score to put it away. Noah Wagner takes the quick pass, gets it in the end zone. Brighton still undefeated. They win it tonight. The final score, 14-6.
Friday Night Lights always makes for some fun. Tonight we'll start right down the road in AA at Rush-Henrietta. This game was something as the Royal Comets hosting Penfield. Wild game. RH down 14-0 at the half. But the Royal Comets, it was not glamorous, but with that touchdown, RH able to tie up this game. We would go into overtime, some college rules. RH starts with the ball, and they make very quick work. Justin Medina, Royal Comets take the lead in extra time. So we'd have to see if Penfield would be able to punch back, and that they would. Anthony Theodore Kakos scoring the touchdown. Penfield scores 6. But instead of kicking the PAT, Penfield's head coach Anthony Bianchi makes the call to go for 2. And this would be game. And that they do it. Anthony Theodore Kakos. Penfield wins it in a thriller 29-28 in overtime. Then in Class D, undefeated Avon against one-loss Geneseo. Home team off to a hot start. Wes Farley caps off the Avon 70-yard drive with a touchdown. Avon up 14-0. Then more from the Riverhawks. This time it's Cal Dogos takes it on himself. That his 3rd touchdown of the night. Avon a commanding win. They stay perfect 41-8.
13 WHAM Sports, sponsored by BobJohnsonUs.com.
In Section 5, Friday night means football. Hard to believe it's already week 7 of the season. We'll start in Class A over at Schroeder. The Warriors hosting Victor tonight. A BEA beautiful night for some high school football. Been awesome weather so far this season. Now Schroeder up in this game, but Victor out of the half. Waking up on first down, Matthew Langan gets the rock, and then he's gone. Finds the outside, and the junior beats the defense. Victor makes it a 1-score game. Schroeder, though, they counter after a touchdown on defense. Watch the hands from Anthony Amico. What an interception. Heads-up play. Pick 6 Warriors. Impressive tonight. Schroeder wins 34-14. All right, Hilton visiting Penfield. Close one in this game. No score late in the 3rd, though. That was until Hilton's John DiBattista finding the pay dirt. Hilton ahead 7-0, but Penfield in the 4th quarter. Dominic Junta from 6 yards out. Oh, we have ourselves a game. So on Penfield's extra point attempt, it's blocked. Hilton's Kyle Suro, big play. So Cadets ahead 7-6, but Penfield on the move as later the defense, though, for Hilton. The pigs out. Hilton's Nicholas Presunti jumps on the fumble, and that's how it all ends. Hilton outlasts Penfield 7-6 tonight.
All right, now to high school football. Tonight was the final Friday of the regular season for Section 5. Next week, the playoffs begin. Tonight, our Friday night rivals, a pair of 5-2 teams. Hilton hosting Aquinas. The winner gets the 3 seed in Class AA and a home game next week. Opening drive for the Irish. How about this dime from Trent Buttles? And then Noah Collins with some toe drag swag. 7-0 AQ. Later in the 1st quarter, special teams, special plays, special players. Caleb Grayson blocks the punt. Kyle Sewer recovers it for the touchdown, ties the game up. Aquinas responded with the next 3 scores, a pair of them from Jeffrey Logan. Little Irish lock up the 3 seed in sectionals with a 31-14 win tonight.
13 WHAM Sports, sponsored by BobJohnsonUs.com.
All right, the postseason finally here in football. The quarterfinals of sectionals in Class AA. McQuaid hosting Pittsford tonight. The Knights, the 2 seed in this one. Let's head on over to Rochester. This evening, Left Shark, you see, is showing some love to McQuaid. Playoff football, folks, and the weather felt like it. All right, McQuaid, the 2 seed, trying to reclaim the sectional title. They were playing like it. That was Will DeMarco feeding it to Charlie Meyer. Touchdown from McQuaid, and then there would be more later. Even more from the Knights here. How about this? Alan Neesmith takes it in for the touchdown. All McQuaid, 35-7. The Knights advancing on tonight. Well, in Class A over at East, the defending sectional champs hosting 7-seed Brockport. What a game. East up early as Tyler Nico Benjamin puts it up for Kelvin Shepard. What a catch as the Eagles ahead, but Brockport storms back this game. Landon Scott for Brockport. That his third touchdown of the day as Brockport steals the lead. This game goes to overtime and then double OT. Comes down to a kick for Brockport. And are you kidding me? Unbelievable. 7-seed Brockport takes down the sectional champions as Brockport makes it onto the semis. 45-42 in double OT. Brockport wins it.
Back in Section 5, we had some playoff football today. We start in AA. UPrep and Hilton in the quarterfinals. Second quarter, Cadets up 3-0 until C.J. Robinson starts taking ankles. Rolling right there, and then another one right there. This would have been a touchdown in two-hand touch football. 81 yards to the house put UPrep on top. Hilton answered back. Tyler Rieger, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Cadets would take the lead before halftime, but just simply too much Robinson in this one. 223 yards on the ground for him. 3 touchdowns on the afternoon. The Griffs moving on thanks to Mr. Robinson's big day. 20-10, the final.
Friday nights means high school football, and tonight the semifinals across Section 5. In Class AA, top-seeded Fairport knocked off in the quarterfinals by Rush-Henrietta. But let's start with one of the oldest rivalries in Section 5. In the AA semifinals, McQuaid, the 2-seed against 3-seeded Aquinas. What a rivalry. Fourth quarter, AQ up. But Will DeMarco for McQuaid, QB keeper for number 80. McQuaid with the touchdown, but the extra point missed. So AQ led by 1 point. Later, fourth quarter, Darren Battle for the Little Irish. Watch the patience he had there. Battle gets rewarded. There he goes, Aquinas with the big touchdown that giving AQ a little bit of breathing room. But back comes McQuaid late in the game. Knights trying to make it work, but Trent Buttles, the pick. Then he ices this game for 6. The Little Irish running all the way to the sectional title game, 21-6, the upset tonight. To the other side of the bracket, Rush-Henrietta, the 8th seed tonight against UPrep, the Griffins, the 4th seed. No score. Big play, though, from the Royal Comets. How about the goal line stand? UPrep threatening, but the big-time defense keeps points off the board for the Griffins. And that was crucial because this a nail-biter. Later, RH cashes in. Brendan Mangoni launches it to Imani Wagstaff. Royal Comets pull ahead. UPrep tries, but the magical run continues for RH. Royal Comets head to the championship 13-7. RH to meet Aquinas for the AA title.
Well, Cinderella has been wearing black and gold in Section 5 playoffs this year. Rush-Henrietta is an 8 seed, has been on a storybook run to the Class AA championships tonight. It has been more than a decade since the Royal Comets have had a crown. Standing in their way, Aquinas looking to snap their 6-year championship drought. It was a perfect night for high school football. We'll pick it up in the first quarter. No score. Darion Battle right up the gut and gone. 57 yards for the score, and you know what? Mr. Battle knows where the camera is. Well done there. Second quarter, Comets down 10-0, but no quit from them. Brendan Mangoni calls his own number, gets RH on the board. That made it a 10-7 game. But on the ensuing kickoff, special teams, special plays, special players. What up, brother? Jeffrey Logan, 80-yard house call. The clock would strike midnight on the Royal Comets' magical run as the Little Irish are back on top of Section 5 with a dominating 48-14 victory.
13 WHAM Sports, sponsored by BobJohnsonUsed.com.
Last night, Aquinas regained their throne atop Section 5, winning their first championship in 6 years. Today, we had 4 more bricks to hand out from Class A to Class D. To SUNY Brockport, we begin. Brighton looking to complete a perfect season. Canandaigua looking for their 5th title in the last 6 years. Grey Wolves led 7-0 early. The rest of the game, all Barons. Fourth quarter, we'll pick it up. Gavin Parks breaks the tackle down the sidelines. He gone. 84 yards for the score. That made it 21-7 Brighton. 3 minutes to go. Grady Hopkins calls his own number. This was the exclamation point on a perfect 10-0 season as Brighton wins their first sectional football title in school history, scoring 28 unanswered points to do it. Earlier in the day, great crowd for Class C E.R. Gananda and Leroy Calmum. Late first half, Brennan Newman to Noah Mather. He just refuses to be tackled. Won't let it happen. Bombers led by 20 at the break. Now in the fourth quarter, there's no quit from the Knights. Colin McClurg, the dime to Dylan Alcott. Nice pitch, nice catch. Leroy Calmum was within 13. And the Bombers didn't score in the second half. Didn't matter. Defense took care of the rest. Jordan Nunn here with the game-sealing interception. The Bombers are your Class C champs, 26-13. In Class B, Eastridge upsets Batavia, stopping the Blue Devils' dynasty as the Lancers win their first championship since 2013. In Class D, Coleman, Dalgos, and Wesley Farley combined for 4 touchdowns, and the Avon defense shut out Alexander to win 28-0 with the Class D crown.
It is Friday, and yes, there is still high school football, but sectionals, they are over. Now it's state tournament time. The regionals tonight at SUNY Brockport. In AA, Aquinas representing our area. And shout out Paul Gotham of Pick and Splinters for this video. We appreciate it, Paul. Aquinas against Lancaster, 3rd and 11 for the Little Irish. And Trent Buttles, remember the name, scrambles, and then there he goes. In for the touchdown. PAT good. AQ with their first lead of the night, 14-13. Then Lancaster later would be on the doorstep. But Trent Buttles again. What a play for AQ. Buttles the pick, takes it all the way back to the house. MVP of tonight. Lancaster with a push, but AQ holds on 21-19. Buttles scoring all 3 touchdowns. Little Irish onto the state semis. Thanksgiving weekend means the state tournament in football. Aquinas will play tomorrow in Class AA. As for this evening, it was Brighton's turn in Class A as they took on Whitesboro in this game. This was down in Binghamton. The Bruins in their first ever state semis appearance against Whitesboro. Both teams 12-0. Early on, Brighton's Grady Hopkins to West Stirrup. The 50-yard catch and run. Touchdown Bruins. Tied game in the first, but a quick response from Whitesboro. They crash into the end zone. Whitesboro takes the lead. Then they keep it going. 49-21. They win, but a great season for Brighton. Too much tonight for the Bruins, but a heck of a run for them.
Aquinas in the state semifinal against Christian Brothers. Down 7-0. Darian Battle takes it 60 yards all the way to the end zone for the touchdown in the third quarter. Aquinas ties the game up at 7. Aquinas then gets it back, and the Little Irish take the lead. Trent Buttles here from 2 yards out. Point after touchdown is good. Aquinas up 14-7. We go to the fourth. Aquinas up 14-13, and it's Isaiah Coleman on the jump pass to Steve Grosso for the touchdown. AQ's great season comes to an end.